We'll get a ruling on that. I think it's so. I don't. I'm not.
We'll check.
I don't. That's not gonna be wrong. 'Cause that's so.
As of right now, it's very wrong.
Well, you know what? If I don't draft him, I'm quitting.
Okay. So who are you gonna keep this year?
Well, I made a trade in the off season to keep basically the consensus #1 player. Aaron Foster. He's a stud.
Stud. Nice pick.
100%. Stud.
All right. Okay.
I'm excited.
I award you in your honesty, and I honor you, and I honor our friendship.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Now we're going to take it away to Bubba, who is going to be interviewing his bro, Zach Palucha. Take it away, Bubba.
Clean it up. Thanks, John. I'm here with Coach Zach Palucha of the Handy Quacks.
Hi.
Coach, what do you have in your hand there?
It's my Dynasty 7 official trophy.
I didn't think they did that. I thought you had to give it back.
Nope, I made my own.
Oh, great.
Yep.
Well, Coach, last year you traded away a few draft picks. You kind of went for it all there. Can you just kind of run through what happened last year and what kind of led to the demise and not making the playoffs?
Yeah, my team fucking sucked.
You alright? True. Well, I mean, it was okay. It wasn't terrible.
Roger that.
Okay. Coach, you came into the Dynasty 3 years ago, made the playoffs 2 years in a row, won the Dynasty championship just 2 years ago, trophy. You have 2 years left in Era 2. What do you think you need to do in these next 2 years to cement yourself a place in the Era 2 Dynasty Hall of Fame?
Well, I'll be completely honest with you. I think I've done enough already. But I will win again.
You heard it here, folks. He will win again. He has 2 years to do it. That's a bold claim, but it could be done. Next, Coach, you're missing a few picks this year. Like we said, you had a tough year last year. What's your prep work been like? Have you been really looking into stuff and maybe trying to trade up to make a draft day trade or anything like that? What have you been doing?
I thought about trading up, but I think I'm going to go with the guard method. No prep work at all. I'm not even going to bring a tight end sheet. They're overrated.
That has worked for them in the past, folks. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty, why we're here. Your keeper this year. Last year, I believe you kept Drew Brees. Drew B. Who dat?
Yeah, go and get them saying.
And he did fairly well. I think you traded him away. But what are you thinking this year? Are you thinking you're going to go quarterback, maybe a running back? Who's your keeper this year?
In honor of Riverdale, one of Riverdale's greats, I'm going to go with MJD Falvey.
MJD Falvey, folks. One can only assume you mean Maurice Jones-Drew of the Jacksonville Jaguars?
That's correct.
But we'll call him MJD Falvey. That's great. Coach, one last thing about your keeper, MJD Falvey. Any concerns with the fact that,
Black? Yes.
his contract, isn't really settled right now? They're talking about maybe him not playing, actually, in the beginning of the year. What do you think about that?
Well, he is their entire team, so I'm pretty sure they'll get a contract done.
Fair enough, folks. You heard it here. Zach Palucha of the Handy Quacks keeping MJD Falvey, Maurice Jones-Drew. Headbutt. Now we kick it over to Eric with Coach Matt Whiffen.
Thanks, Bob. In the Dynasty, when you think about a huge, miserable, disappointing failure, you think about Coach Matt Whiffen and the Hong Kong Cavaliers. 3 seasons in the Dynasty, 3 seasons at 5-10. I'm here at Hong Kong Cavalier training camp. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a word with Coach Matt Whiffen. Come on.
You don't draft 3 running backs in the first 2 rounds. I'm gonna do it. 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 I'm gonna gonna do it.
No, Coach, Coach, what are you doing?
Oh, hey!
Don't do
Oh, hey!
Don't do that.
Hey!
Come on out of here.
Oh, guys, Dynasty. Hey!
Hey, what are you doing to yourself in
Oh,
here?
hey. Nothing. I'm just...
What is that?
Nothing. It's just... We're having a good time, huh, Dynasty?
Do you need some help? I know a good doctor. Do you
No,
you
I'm fine. Clean as a whistle.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah, hey.
Hi.
What's going on?
I was hoping we could get a word with you. And...
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
That's great.
All right. So here's what's going on, Coach. You haven't really had a lot of success thus far in the Dynasty. I personally don't think it's due to a lack of effort or a lack of trying or a lack of passion.
Sure. I got passion.
I know that you know a lot about the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Have you pinpointed, what the issue is and maybe how to fix it?
I've just had a lot of bad luck in my life outside of Dynasty, and that's what happens when you're Matt Whiffen. I tried to, study harder and not focus so much on one position, but not focus on best available either.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm going for right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, the fantasy gods hopefully should be, in your favor.
Fantasy gods.
Okay. Is your goal this year to win 6 games?
Yeah, my goal this year is to have a winning season and make the playoffs. I'm going to make the playoffs this year. I'm going to make the playoffs this year.
Okay, all right. Now, one thing that has gone your way is that you've been honored to be included in the Dynasty board members. I know that, we partook in a good amount of meetings over the off season, and one of the things that we've implemented is the Bubba Palucha Steve Smich rule.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think that's going to affect our draft day?
I think it'll be good, actually. It's a good thing. People will be concentrating more, and a lot of people who aren't drafting will be concentrating more in order to nerf that person.
Yes.
So I think the additions and subtractions in this league will benefit the draft.
Yeah. Yep. Spelling this year is going to be key.
Sure.
Key. All right. Well, let's get to it. Keepers really haven't worked out for you yet at all, ever.
Nothing works out.
No, it's going to happen though. Eventually, you'd think. Law of averages. One of these days, maybe one of the keepers you have will have an okay season. So, have you made a decision? You gonna keep someone on your team, or what's going on?
Yeah, I sorry. I decided to trade with Bubba and get LaShawn McCoy as my running back and my keeper, and I'm very happy about that.
LaShawn McCoy is a great running back for the Philadelphia Eagles. He had a great season, great breakout season last year for Bubblegum Shrimp. What are your expectations of Mr. McCoy this year?
I expect pretty much the same statistics. You can't judge touchdowns, but I feel like the offense is around him, and he's going to do well for me.
Okay, great. Well, thank you, Coach.
Sure.
I thank you for your time,
Sure.
and we'll see you at the draft. I hope.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
You're okay.
I'll be fine. Hey, what's that phone call?
All right.
I got a phone call.
Well, there you have it.
I got a
Coach
phone call.
Matt Whiffen of
got
the
a
Hong
phone
Kong
call.
Cavaliers are going to be keeping LaShawn McCoy of the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, shit. We'll be back right after the word from our sponsor. Somebody get someone.
Tom Berkowitz Trucking, located on 279 Douglas Road in Whitensville, provides dependable trash removal services at a great price. When it comes to rubbish removal, Tom Berkowitz Trucking makes it so goddamn simple. They provide quality service to residential and commercial clients with roll-off containers, dumpsters, and curbside pickup. Tom Berkowitz Trucking has been servicing all of Riverdale since 1981. Don't believe me? Let's ask one of their customers.
Yeah, I like him. Good guy. Come here. Oh, hey, how are you? My name's Joe. I'm a longtime customer of Tom Berkowitz Trucking. And I have a lot of dirty sex. Filthy,